Hey guys, it's Nathan, and I have some Advanced Warfare gameplay. This is going to be some kill confirmed on the map comeback, so pretty fast pace, and I do pretty well in this game from a KD perspective. I don't do any reverse boosting or anything. You know, I play with people my skill level as far as the skill-based matchmaking is concerned. So considering those things, I'd say the kill-death ratio is pretty good. But look at the way this guy kills me. Watch this kill cam. This is why I say lasers are OP. I hit most of my shots, but he can just hip-fire kill me like that? Like, that's a little bit ridiculous. I'm not going to go on a super big complaining tear-up or gripe fest or whatever you want to call it. I've complained about lasers in my past videos. You guys know they're OP on PC by now, and you see more examples of me getting killed very silly ways by that laser guy later on in this game. But what I wanted to talk about is actually my theory on supply drops. You know, how I think they're triggered, how I think you get... How do you get them? How do you get good things out of them? Stuff like that. Obviously, none of this is proven. There's no way to look at the code. Nobody knows for sure anything about how to get supply drops or how to get good stuff from supply drops or anything like. Nobody knows. It's all theories. Some of these theories have been relayed before. I'm going to rehash some of those to you guys in case you haven't, you know, heard about any of these theories about how to get supply drops. And I also have what I believe to be an original theory about how to get good stuff from supply drops, or rather specific elite guns and stuff like that. I have not seen the idea that I'm going to tell you guys later on in the video. I have not seen that idea expressed by any other YouTubers. You know, I'm sure I'm not the first one to think of it, but it's not as popular an idea as other ideas about supply drops. Anyway, I'll just jump right into it. There are theories about how to get good stuff from supply... There are not very... Well, actually, there are theories about how to get supply drops, but there's not exactly theories about triggering what's in the supply drop exactly. You know, it's, okay, I got a supply drop, but how can I manipulate what I actually get from it? And that's what I'm going to kind of explain to you guys today. But first things first, how do you trigger a supply drop? Well, people seem to think that you get a supply drop no matter what every 45 minutes, which seems to hold true for the most part. There are cases where you may not get it every 45 minutes, and I'm going to explain that a little bit more. But how do you get a supply drop? What increases the probability of you getting a supply drop? Two things. And I would say one does it more than the other. Doing really well and doing bad actually triggers supply drops as well. Now, doing really good does not seem to do it as doing really bad. The only way I will get a supply drop by doing really well, from what I've noticed, is if I start a game and I start the game going on a 4-kill streak. It seems to take 4 kills every single time. I've had this triggered. I've had this specific trigger probably 8 or 9 times so far. That's underrated. I'd say probably 10 to 15 times, where I will go out, I will kill someone, I'll kill another person, I'll kill another person, kill another person. As soon as the game starts, 4 consecutive kills, you know, at the start of the game, and I'll get a supply drop on the 4th kill. So that is the only way that I've ever been rewarded for doing something good. I've never been rewarded from capping a flag. I've never been rewarded from anything else. I've just only been rewarded for going on a 4-kill streak at the start of a match. Not sure why, but I can tell you I've been much more frequently rewarded a supply drop from doing badly than I have been for doing good. And that makes sense, right? Specifically, if you run out at the start of a match and you get first blooded. So, you know, team deathmatch starts, you run out and you just get sniped, or you just get completely gunned down by the ASM-1. You're first blooded. I've gotten probably 30 supply drops, or 35, so, you know, a lot more supply drops from having that happen than going on a 4-kill streak. And it makes sense, right? You're doing badly. You just keep running out, you keep getting killed, you keep getting killed, you keep getting killed. You're getting mad, you're like, oh my gosh, you know, Advanced Warfare sucks, and you're probably going to start getting off soon because you're getting aggravated, but all of a sudden a supply drop pops up and that changes your mind. Makes you want to keep playing, makes you want to open the supply drop, you know, it makes you happy, right? You're playing, you're like, dead, kill someone, dead, nade, you know, freaking Vulcan kills me, you're mad, you're like, oh my gosh, I hate Advanced Warfare, screw you, Sledgehammer, oh, supply drop. You know, and that's the intended purpose, I think, and it makes logical sense. You know, you're doing badly, you know, Sledgehammer wants you to keep playing their game, so they throw in a supply drop, and I think it makes sense. There's probably a higher probability of getting a supply drop from doing badly than there is from doing good. You're doing good, why do you need a supply drop? You're already having fun, you're killing everything, you know? You're doing bad, you're getting killed over and over, you're like, oh my god, supply drop, you know? So it makes sense. It makes sense. Now, that's not what I really wanted to discuss. Those are the theories that have been rehashed time and time again in many, many YouTube videos, and this next idea, haven't seen it mentioned at all. It very well could have been, so I apologize in advance if it has been, but how do you get specific guns from supply drops? You know, I personally want the Moore's Doctor, I want the Bow Obsidian Steed, right? I want the HBR Insanity. There's a lot of guns that I personally want. Now, how can I increase the odds of getting those specific guns? My theory is don't use the base variant. Okay, so what I mean by that is if you really want the ASM1 Speakeasy, right? You really want it. Don't go around using the ASM1 all the frickin' time. And I think the reason the Sledgehammer may have programmed their game to work this way is because they want variety. They want variety within their game. They don't want the same guns to be used over and over and over. They don't want it to be Call of Duty ASM1 Warfare, right? They want it to be Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and they want it to be an overall rounded, balanced experience, you know? And that's evident when they came out with their latest patch recently, which did some buffs to a couple of different guns, such as increasing the 3-shot kill range on the HBR, making it a little bit more viable of an AR, stuff like that. You know, they've come out with patches. They've tried to buff certain guns. It's evident that they want their game to be balanced. They don't want it to be unbalanced. They don't want it to be not fun. They want it to be a balanced, fun experience. So, what do? Well, if you're running around with the ASM1 all the time, they're probably not going to be, it's not going to be as likely for you to get an elite version of the same gun you're using. You know, they're going to want to encourage you to use different guns. So if you're using the ASM1, you're probably not going to get an elite version of the ASM1 because that would be encouraging you to still use that weapon. You're probably more likely to get a different elite. So, you know, like an HBR Insanity or KF5 Breakneck or something like that, you know, because Sledgehammer wants to encourage you to use different guns, okay? So you're running around with a KF5 all the time, you're probably not going to get that KF5 Breakneck, you know? You might open a care package. You might open a supply drop and go, HBR Insanity? Well, I wanted the KF5 Breakneck, but this is another, let me try out this HBR thing, right? And then you try it out, and all of a sudden, boom! You know, Sledgehammer has created variety within their game. By giving you an elite version of a different weapon, they then encourage you to try that specific weapon out, you know? And you use it, and you play with it, and you might find out you like it. And boom, all of a sudden you have variety. You have variety within the game, which is all any developer wants. They don't want it to be the same monotonous, repetitive stuff over and over. They want to encourage variety within their game. It makes sense. So that is my theory. If you're looking for like a specific gun, if you want to get that Bow Obsidian Steed, maybe ease off on using the Bow. You know, maybe go use the HBR or use the KF5 or just some other gun, because I think it's my personal opinion from a common sense point of view, and also from a developer point of view, from a developer that wants to encourage variety, they would give you a different gun other than what you're using all the time. You're using a KF5 all the time, they're probably not going to give you the Breakneck. They're going to be like, oh, yo, psh, let's throw the Speakeasy at him and get him to use the ASM1 instead of that KF5 all the time. Or, oh, this guy's just using a laser? Well, psh, you know, let's try out the Obsidian Steed here, bro. You know, I think that it makes sense. It makes sense. I wonder what your guys' thoughts are. You guys can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But this gameplay is coming to a close. I'm not really sure what happened. I know I don't really confirm a lot of the kills I get. Like, I don't pick up the tags, but I drop a lot of kills, and my teammates usually confirm the majority of them. But somehow we still end up losing the game here. It's pretty close, 3-tag game. But, I don't know. My team just couldn't pull it off. I always just get on losing teams. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I went good. I went good. I had a good game. You guys are gonna see the scoreboard here, but here's a laser dude with. Oh, he says take that, camper, when he's using a laser. I found that very funny. Anyway, I went 44-14. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Nathan out.